Hi guys, today I want to share with you 3 life-changing advice for young men. Those pieces of advice are indispensable because they're going to make you save a bunch of time. Let's get straight into it. The first advice, the first rule is don't be obsessed with women. But wait a second, I am not like all those self-improvement gurus that are telling you getting a woman in your 20s is nonsense. Women are going to drag you down. They're a complete waste of time. No, there are some nuance here. Because obviously if it's a clean, serious, healthy relationship, it's fine, right? It's going to be beneficial. But the thing is, we need to get real, to get honest. It's very rare to get that kind of relationship. Because unfortunately, nowadays, our generation is cooked. We have a very unstable, unhealthy, mean, artificial, toxic generation, men and women. So it's very hard to find the right person. That's why you don't want to be obsessed with women. And that's extremely important, especially for guys who experience their first relationship, right? Once you get your first relationship, during or after, you're kind of addicted to female attention, right? You want more. And that's when you end up focusing on women, being obsessed with women and not focusing on yourself. Because that's the part I agree with those gurus, with those self-improvement gurus. That's when they say, if you focus on a woman, you're not going to focus on yourself. And it just makes sense. If you put too much time, effort, and energy into women, you're going to have less time, effort, and energy to put into yourself. So just focus on yourself, try to get better, try to evolve. And I'm not telling you to be antisocial and to not talk to any girl, because that would be freaking weird. But just don't do the exact opposite either. Don't be obsessed with girls. Don't be that guy who only talks about women, who tries to impress them, to seduce them at all costs. You don't want to be that guy, I'm pretty sure. And let's get real, what's going to matter the most in 10 years? Seducing that girl, trying to get that girl, or working hard, studying hard, progressing towards your goals? What's going to matter the most in 10 years? I guess we'll all know the answer. That's why you need to take a step back. Of course, you can talk to girls, but don't be obsessed with girls. Focus on yourself first. The second advice is experience things. You need to experience things. Because let me tell you something, I'm pretty young, but I've talked with many guys that are over 40 years of age, 50 years of age, 60 years of age, and they all tell me that they have regrets, a bunch of regrets. And those regrets are often related to the fact that they haven't tried enough things, trying a new sport, trying a new instrument. And that's why I'm telling you, you need to experience things to not have regrets. And also because if you want to be successful, that sentence really sounds like a self-improvement guru, but you get the gist. If you just want to have a great life, a successful life, you need to understand the world you're living in. And understanding that word means you know this word, you know it, you understand it, you've experienced it. That's why you need to get experience. You need to try a bunch of things. Maybe there's a guitar in your house because your dad used it to play. And you want to try it, but you're kind of lazy. Just try for a whole week, try to play the guitar. Maybe after a whole week, it's gonna be pretty bad, but maybe you're gonna find out that you're naturally gifted for the guitar. Who knows? Maybe you want to run, you want to start running. There's a running club that runs every Saturday morning in your town. Just try. Maybe it's going to change your life and you're going to start running every single week for the rest of your life. Maybe it's not going to be awesome, but who cares? If you don't try it, you don't even know. That's why you need to experience things. At least you're going to experience something. At least you're going to get a lesson. That's extremely important. The last advice is find the right balance between patience and impatience. This one is a bit tricky because you want to be patient. Of course, our generation, as I told you earlier, is pretty cooked, pretty artificial, but it's also pretty impatient. Patience is a skill you must have because you've probably already heard that the difference between winner and loser, it's very simple. The winner is a loser that kept trying. That quote is pretty simple, but it's kind of real if you think about it. If you're not patient enough, you're gonna quit. That's why you need to be patient. Maybe you're trying to apply for a new job every single day, and after a month, you don't get any answers, you don't get any responses. You're gonna quit if you're not patient. But who knows, maybe the next thing you're gonna do is gonna be successful. If you don't keep going, you'll never know, that's for sure. But if you keep trying, if you don't quit, you're gonna find out. That's why you need to be patient. And it goes for everything. It goes for working, for studying, for trying to get a new job, for launching a business, for trying to learn a new skill. Be patient. But at the same time, I want you to find the right balance between patience and impatience, because, as I told you earlier, people in their 30s, 40s, in their 50s, they all have a bunch of regrets. You don't want to regret later in life not working hard enough, not studying hard enough, not trying hard enough. That's why you need to be impatient. You need that drive, that motivation, that impatience to work today. Because then you may think, well, if I've got time ahead of me, right? I've got a bunch of years ahead of me. I'm only 20 years of age. Then you start to think, well, I can skip the gym today. I'm not going to work as hard as possible. I'm not going to study. I'm patient. I've got time ahead of me. That's not patience. That's laziness, all right? And you want a little bit of impatience too, because that impatience is going to drive you, it's going to boost you to work hard today. So, to recap, the 3 life-changing advice that I want you to remember today are: firstly, stop being obsessed with women, get experience things, try new things, and find the right balance between patience and impatience. If you enjoyed this video, and I hope you did, if it helped just 1% to get a life that's just a bit better, just to save a bit of time, it would be awesome. If you enjoyed this video, you can leave a like, subscribe to my channel as well, click the bell button, and I see you next time.